Happy Dia de los Muertos. Hey, Paula. All right. I had to get my music to turn off. Anywho, hi. Welcome to today's live. So excited you're here. I'm gonna drink some coffee that I just made. Oh man, the first sip's always so good. Hi, Libby. Happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Where is everyone? Yeah, I know, right? Where is everybody? Probably because it's a weird time. Normally on Tuesdays I go live in the evenings at 7:30, but tonight we're celebrating Dia de los Muertos, so I'm going live in the daytime instead. So that's probably where everybody is. They just forgot that today's a different time. But who knows? People will pop in, they'll pop out. It's all great. Today's going to be fairly quick because I don't have any new layouts to do. I might maybe sketch out an idea for what I want to do with Dia de los Muertos. But yeah, ultimately my main goal today is to finish up the October Daily album. And then tomorrow I'm going to work on the Dia de los Muertos layouts. And then we can swap everything over to Christmas. I already put away all of my Halloween stuff. Picked up a couple of Christmas things to do with this room, and that's pretty exciting. So that's the plan. Perfect for you. Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to flip you around and we'll get to it. We're just going to be doing a bunch of like embellishing and stuff today. That's pretty much it. Finishing up the functionality of the other layout. Okay. That I didn't finish yesterday. So let me get you positioned here. Got some weird shadows coming in. That's okay. Oops, wrong way. Loose. I want you tight, not loose. Okay. Okay, I think that's probably good. Hopefully not too crooked. All right, so I'm gonna take my switcher off. It's kind of hot in here. Not gonna lie. All right, so here we go. Eating lunch. Husband went back to work today for the first time in 3 weeks. Wow. Nice to get back to normal routine. Yes, I totally get that. Aaron goes to work a couple days a week, like into the office. I think he goes twice, like Tuesdays, typically Tuesdays and Thursdays. And when he's gone, it's so much harder to like get the kids up and out and moving because normally in the morning he can help me a little bit before everything starts. So I totally get that. Okay, so here's where we left off yesterday. I've got this title piece done here. I think I'm not going to do anything underneath, although let's move that blank one out of the way. It's over here. Other stuff. Okay. I'm thinking, what if I'm going to grab these pieces out because pretty much this is all we're doing today. It's just embellishing. Just going to see if I had maybe like one of these that could fit. Where it's hidden behind October. But honestly, I don't think it needs it. So I think I'm just going to leave this photo blank because I like it with the web over it. So we got photo, which is all for nothing. Like it's just for funsies. All right, so that one is done. So this one we finished up yesterday. So we have the journaling page for trick-or-treating. We have the 31 done over here, which I stitched on top of plastic acetate. Interesting. So this actually, I wonder if I could, like if I put it there, you know what? That's kind of really interesting. So if I put this right here, when this is closed, you can read Happy Halloween through the plastic. I think I'm going to do that. When else am I ever going to use this? So let's do that. Serendipitous. Finished up your October daily, so now you're catching up on Project Life. Oh, nice. That's kind of, I need to catch up on Project Life too. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though, because we're out of town. Next week, we leave on Sunday. And then when I get back, I'm just going to have to be like full on December daily in order to get it where I want it to be, you know? So, I just want to position this so I can read the word Happy Halloween. Which goes up there. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm behind on it. I need to catch up. I need to also put together a calendar for you guys to figure out what we're doing this month. I should do that this afternoon or tomorrow. I might save that and do that tomorrow. Just let today be a celebration day, and then tomorrow I'll put together a calendar so that you guys know what to expect this month. Since we'll also have a live tomorrow too, so that'll be a good reminder that I still need to do it. All right, so we've got a Happy Halloween banner. Might just leave that like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Okay. Hey, Millie and Jen. Hey, you guys. How's everybody doing today? Who's still working, of all you guys, who's still working on October Daily? Anybody? Or when it gets to November, do you just kind of like put it on the shelf and maybe get to it next year, or maybe not, and just focus on everything else, you know, on December Daily, since that's kind of now the big thing. All right, so I'm gonna do, set all that over there for now. Except you can go there. So I'm gonna finish up this Pokeball piece. Trying to finish October Daily album today. Nice. Finished this morning, Connie. Yay! Jen, you're on day 9. That's okay. Hi, Risa. You guys, we can do this. You can do it. You can finish. It is possible. No, I have an idea on this to make my cutting not so janky. This studio is a disaster. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Now I can get this out. You guys put it back in there. Oh, and I forgot the December Daily product play lesson is probably live. I haven't watched that yet. I watched yesterday's. Did you guys go on and watch the product play idea from yesterday from Allie? Super cute. Of course, I did not get the little window cards that she was using. I didn't get those because, you know, I didn't think I would want them. And I really like her project. I really like the way it turned out. So it's going to be too big. That's going to be way too big. Probably have to use this one and the furthest, which I think is blue. I'm pretty sure blue is the furthest away. Yeah. And yeah. How far away do you go? Well, you know what? Almost there, actually. So the way that this works, these are from Creative Memories that they still exist, actually. The Creative Memories circle cutters. And my mom got these back, gosh, maybe like 20-something years ago when we scrapbooked together when I was a kid. And then when she stopped scrapbooking, she gave them to me. So they're pretty nice because then you can cut out a circle, you know, and have it be an actual circle. I think I need to go further up. Yep. But I do want to make sure I'm positioned in the right place. I think that might be right. Yeah. All right, let's do it. So then you put these two little, like they have grooves in them. So there's a groove on the outside and a groove on the inside. And then there are different cutters, and these have they're different spacing. So like this one's the closest to the dots, and the dots are what go in the groove. So there's one that's close, one that's a medium distance, and one that's far away. And there's probably more because this is like 20 years old. So, you know, I don't know how long ago it was. So anyway, you put the little dots in the groove, and then you just go along the groove and cut the circle, which is really nice for projects like this. So we'll make it slightly smaller, and I wonder if that will cut off some of my text. It might. Well, let's see if I can avoid cutting off my text as much as possible. That would be fine. That would be fine. There. Well, actually, I think we'll be okay. I don't think I'll cut it off. Slightly up. Okay. Concentration. Okay. Well, I guess let's go for it. If I cut something off, then whatever. It is what it is. I think we made it though. Pretty good. Yay. Okay, so then I've got those two, and then two more. So this I'm gonna see if I can angle it so I can cut that off. Yeah, Jen, I'm doing the same thing where I won't start anything. Well, I had to do the product play thing, but I won't do anything else until my October stuff is done and my Dia de los Muertos stuff is done, which I'm doing something different. I was talking about this yesterday, that I have slightly changed my plan on how I'm documenting Dia de los Muertos. So moving forward, I'm going to put it in its own album. I got a marigold color life crafted album, so I think that'll be a really good size, and that will work for years. So I got that size, and I think I'm going to separate it into like various sections, and having one section be more like informative, like about the holiday itself, about how we're celebrating the holiday, our traditions, stuff like that. And then having the second part be like sections for our family members where we can record the stories for that year. Which, I mean, some stories are captured in my December daily, like for my grandma, let's say. Some stories are captured there, but to have them in a place where they can just be all together, you know? And it doesn't mean that I won't tell stories about, like, for me, my grandma's the only person that we've lost on my side of the family. My husband has his aunt and his cousin. So we don't have like a ton of people right now. And it's a good opportunity, a good time to kind of figure that all out so that in the future, there's a plan moving forward for how to combine those stories. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a Life Crafted album, and over time it will probably expand out to multiple albums. Right now I just bought one because, you know, I'm going to add basically like a couple layouts in it. Simple layouts. I think that one I'm going to keep pretty simple. At least for the documenting the stories of the people, I'm going to keep it simple. For the traditions and stuff, I may have some fun with that. But I think, you know, simple is better in that case. All right, so I kind of want to do this one maybe. So my October daily will end with these pages. This will be the end of it for this year. And then what we'll do tomorrow is put together some pages for Dia de los Muertos. And what I'm going to do for the traditions part, because there's a lot of traditions, there's a lot of things that we do, a lot of stories and whatnot to document in an album. And instead of trying to tell all of them this year and then retell them all again next year and the year after that, instead of doing it that way, I'm just going to create myself like a little list of, you know, what are some, like a running list of stories that I would like to tell as it relates to how we celebrate. And then every year to pick one off of that list and tell just that one story. So I'll have one of the like how we celebrate or how we decorate or the foods that we make, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll have another, you know, the section, the stories. The stories I think I'm just going to add in a pocket style. Okay, now please fit. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the Pokeball idea. And I almost wonder, you know what I'm going to do? Because that's not going to stay closed, and I'd kind of like it to stay closed. Unless it's being used or something, you know? Okay, so I am going to grab these like Velcro stickers. One of each, so like that. And then I'm actually going to leave it on this sticky thing here on this plastic piece and cut it in half because I just want a little bit of it to stick down. I don't need the full circle. Put the rest of this back. These are super tiny, clear, adhesive backed Velcro dots. They are 3/8 of an inch in diameter, so they are less than half an inch. Okay, so now we can cut that in half. Get it off my scissors. We'll use this other side. Okay, so then I'm going to put this here and there. There, and that will stay closed. Okay. So then you just kind of pull it up and pull it out, and then we can pull out the journaling for that one, journaling and photos. Okay, and this goes in here. Okay, that turned out really cool. Okay, now I've got this photo of Izzy's costume and this photo of Izzy throwing her ball at me. Let me put these back real quick. Okay. All right. So, how do you want to embellish this? Hello, Etienne, and hello, Kay. Yeah, watch day one and day 2. Oh, I need to watch day 2. And yes, I'm also, Risa, thinking about doing it making them myself too. So Allie used them or is using them to document a story about things that she's saying yes to. So 6 things because they came as a set of 6. I am thinking about, because you know, I've got my set stories that I want to tell for this year. And you know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll read off my prompt list to you guys before we head out today. I am going to put it in a blog post, so it's not going to be exclusive to Allie or anything like that. I am going to put it in a blog post. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. Probably soon. Most likely I will film a December daily flip through of my 2020 album and then share that in a blog post and then share a blog post with the prompts where you can download them there. But since, you know, like not everybody, even many of you might not even know I have a blog, but I haven't really updated it in a couple of weeks here. Probably since about a third of the way through October. I haven't updated it. But my goal is to share blog posts on there when I make layouts and stuff. So there's like photos and writing and that sort of thing, just to have a home for my content that's not owned by like a social media. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to share it there. And the reason I'm putting it in the prep party, which will be this Saturday as well, is because I might not have time to put it anywhere until later, until after I get back from the wedding, which is after the prep party happens. Or there's a lot of people who don't follow me anywhere, like on social media or anything, so it gives them a chance to get it too. So anyway, maybe I'll read that off to you guys so you can hear the different prompts that I've got that I want to do. But my purpose in saying that is because I know the stories that I want to tell this year. For me, when I'm going through product play, the cool thing is I can look at the layout that they create and then say to myself, like, okay, so what can I use this for? Does this layout help me tell, or could this layout help me tell one of the stories on my list? And the one that Allie did certainly can help me tell a story. So I'm thinking I will assign that to a page and use it. That's way too big. Nope. I don't have like a whole ton of stuff left. One of the other things I'll do probably tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do the Dia de los Muertos layouts. We'll probably try to get all of them done so that we can just put everything away. And then on Thursday, I think I will do my care story kit planning. And I'm thinking I might like schedule that during the day, like do 2 lives on Thursday, do one in the day and then one in the evening where I put together the layout, or 2 layouts, so I can just get those ready to go for when I'm gone. Maybe that, maybe this. I don't know. None of this really goes very well over here. So I'm thinking about that, which I'll put all of it, links and everything, so you guys can know exactly what's going to happen. But I'm thinking about doing that. And then on Friday, coming on here and putting away Halloween. So like coming on live, turning on my camera, but like all we're going to do together is put away Halloween stuff and get out and organize Christmas stuff. And then on Saturday, I'll be packing to go to Mexico for a week. And then come back after that and do all the prep stuff. That's what I think my plan's gonna be. Yeah, nothing is like jumping out at me of like, this belongs on this layout. No, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Oh, not this. Spent an hour doing little frames today, decided you hated yours. Oh no. Oh, that's a bummer. Promise of duty, I need to buckle down. Yes. Seriously, yeah. I mean, do some simple pages. Honestly, like this, okay, this was not simple, but like this is a photo and a photo. And I didn't need to do this in the middle. I could have just had it be that. Or like this one was pretty simple too. It's just photos and a big photo. And I wanted to put some story on here, so that's where the tags came in. I was like, okay, that works for putting tags on there. Same with this. This is writing and a photo and a photo. Like I didn't even need this in between. It could have been fine without. That's definitely when we get to the end of October, and really the end of December too, except December will be prepped, so it might be a little bit more, a little more thought out. Like it won't be so simple, but But yeah, simple at the end to get the push to get it done, you know? Okay, I could like layer a bunch of these up here at the top. Do I have anything else that works up there? Houses? No. We got spooky, candy, monster, more pumpkins. Oh yeah, that was going to go to something else. Oh, I don't know what to do with this photo. Okay, so what do I have in here? Or maybe in here. Maybe a chipboard is the way I want to go. Or stars. I have stars. Or these. Okay, maybe some clear stickers would be fine. Oh, the backing does not come out of these. Those could also be fine. Best costume. Okay, this one says Fantastic Beast. That's funny. And maybe like $31, best costume, Fantastic Beast. That's really funny. And I have an arrow somewhere. Where did I put those? Oh, you know, it's in here. So like I could, like, small arrows. I could just layer a bunch of these through the middle. That could be kind of fun. So that one shows up better. Right, and then you don't see it until you move it. Okay, kind of like that. And then there's this like Happy Halloween clear sticker that I could throw at the bottom to fill in that space. What about the number? Oh yeah, because then there I've got 31. Yeah. Because this has 31. This has 31. This would have 31. Off to get the kids down for a nap. Good luck to you, Libby. Good luck. Where do you get your plastic containers? So okay, I get these from, I think these are the ones you're talking about. So I have these big black ones, and then I have these smaller white ones. They're all kind of like frosted. So these are all from Target. They are from the bathroom aisle in Target. The big ones, so these are both, this was $1, this is $1. The smaller ones do fit on top of the bigger one. So like I could layer, where's another one? I could layer 2 on top and it fits and they like click in. But then you can't put another big one on top. It doesn't click in anymore because you got that middle piece. But you could have like some big ones and then some little ones. These are my favorite for working with embellishments so I don't lose track of them. And they stack up so they're easy to put away as well. I'm going to just stick these things down because I think I'm happy with this. So, yeah, that's where they come from. They're my favorite. I'll show you guys after this. So after we finish this one, I will show you some stuff that I've recently gotten from Target for Christmas things. Some of them are for like storage and organization. Some of them are for just decoration. But I'll show you because I've got him here in the office. Or in the studio. I need to stop calling this the office. The studio. Got him here. So I'll show you a lot of like Target dollar aisle stuff because I actually just went today. I needed to get a plastic bin for putting away Halloween stuff. So I ran out of space. So when I went, they had all of their Christmas stuff out in the dollar section. Shoot. Well, we're going there. Because I dropped it. So there you go. Nope, I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. Okay, so that's how I'm going to embellish this page. So we've got 31 arrow that's like showing the direction, the movement of the photo. Best costume, Fantastic Beast, and Happy Halloween at the bottom. This one I'm not going to embellish, I don't think. Although I probably could have put best costume here, but whatever. That's okay. Yeah, none of this was creepy. Beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think it really needs it. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna leave this one as is. And then we've got the Pokeball with the journaling. So out comes the journaling, maybe. There it goes. So for this one, I said for Halloween this year, Isabella really wanted to be an evolution of Eevee. But by the time we looked for costumes, they were all sold out. So we gave her the idea of being a Pokemon trainer instead and having Erin and I be her Pokemon or wild Pokemon for her to capture. She was all for it. Erin and I snagged these super comfortable, warm costumes. Izzy looked amazing in her trainer outfit. For something fun and memorable to do, I had the idea to stage a Pokemon capturing photo op. Caitlin took the photos for us, and I gave Izzy and Jonah permission to throw their balls at us to catch Erin and I, just this once. They did not hold back. Alas, Erin and I were both caught, and we couldn't be happier with who our official trainer is. Loved this year's costumes. So there we go. Journaling, done. Stick it back in there. Okay. So that is the Pokemon training. And then the very last layout or very last photo is this one right here, which actually I kind of like that. Kind of like that. I really wanted to use this year and I never did. So this, I guess, will be for next year. It's just as the word scary with like letter cards. That will be next year, I suppose. Honestly, I think I just like it like that and call that done. You know? I think that's good enough. And we'll stick this down. Put this Halloween across there. And call that good. All right. So these are all Halloween pages, which is why I'm like, I'm not going to do details Muertos in here because I don't have room for it, first of all. And second of all, I feel like then it's cheated because I just don't have room for it. So I can't document it the way I wanted to. So therefore, we just get a new album. So let me put all this away back in its spots. And then I'll share some of that other stuff with you guys since we're here. Actually, before getting on to today's live, like all this stuff needs to be put away. Before getting onto the live today, I was working on our pan de muerto, which is translates to bread of the dead, and it's a really fragrant. It smells so good. It's a really fragrant bread that is traditionally made for Dia de los Muertos. And the reason it's so fragrant, so in the holiday, you leave out like food and stuff that the people loved, or like toys. So like if it's a child, a lot of times they'll leave candy and toys. For adults, they'll leave like alcohol, like a shot of whiskey. My sister's fiance, his grandpa passed away, so they always leave a shot of tequila for him. And the spirits can't partake of the food, like they can't eat the food. So it's not about like feeding ghosts or anything or feeding spirits. It's more, at least not the way that we do it. It's more like a remembrance. Like we make banana bread to remember my grandma, and then we set that out. We make the pan de muerto because it's just a traditional thing that we do for this day. That kind of stuff. And then we eat it after the day is done. So it's kind of how it goes. Anyway, pan de muerto takes like 4 hours to make. So I made my dough before the live, and it has to rise for 2 hours. That's why it takes 4. It has to rise for 2, and then you like punch it down, and then it has to rise for another hour, and then you can actually bake it. So, so that is currently rising. So I have some time to kill because, you know, it's rising. Okay, so let me show you well, let me do we'll do a final flip through of Halloween albums, of October Daily albums, and then I will show you some Christmas stuff. I'll read you the prompt list, and then we'll call it good from there. We'll just have today be kind of short and sweet. So let's get started. So here are my 3 albums, yay, that now need their book plates done. So album number 1. So we've got the tags on the inside, and actually I'm going to pull these out so I can get everybody to answer some questions. So I'm going to leave these out so I remember to do them. Anyway, so we've got the intro part there, title page. This was the reason why. So the tag comes out, has reason why on the back. And then we've got one of the only pockets I put in here next. I really didn't do a lot of pockets. So I've got a big photo here, another big photo with the bucket list. So that was story number 1. Story number 2 was the favorite costumes, best dressed. This also fell off because I need a stronger adhesive. So when I need to get some, you know what? Let me get a notebook for myself. I need to write some things down, and I don't need to go about forgetting. So, notebook and a pen. Okay, so I want to remember to order things to order. Red line tape. I need red line tape. So I need that because this fell off. So, but anyway, then we've got, costumes, which we've got photos and journaling, and the front side was done with all of the really fun trims that came in, or that I ordered from the whatever it was called, collection. I'm going to stick that in there for now. Story number 3 is, do you believe in ghosts? So there is this one. Number 4 is a letter to my favorite Halloween characters, which is the Sanderson sisters with the cauldron that has the pull-out recipe card / extra journaling. And that goes down inside to just look like some extra bubbles, which is fun. So that's story number 4. Number 5 was about my favorite Halloween candy with some shaker pockets. Story 6 is a little spooky or very scary. And I am definitely a little spooky, not very scary. Story number 7 is a childhood Halloween memory, which for me was a Halloween party that my mom threw for us when we were kids. Number 8 is my last time trick-or-treating, my last real official trick-or-treating, which was when I was a senior in high school. And then story number 9 was the movies, our favorite scary movies, the ones we wanted to watch, which are all these film strips. And then we've got extra journaling on the 2 big tags in here to give them purpose. Well, to give my words a place to sit, really, is the real truth of the matter there. So that's spooky movies. So that's volume 1 is intro pages through day 9. Then album or volume number 2 is we start out with the Something Wicked This Way Comes. This was a really great like filler that I did that made a perfect title page. So I didn't have to worry about a title page for this one. We've got if you could be any kind of character, what would you be? Or a witch, what was it? A witch, a ghost, or a vampire, and I chose a witch. So this is a scroll that opens, which actually I need to retie this. Anyway, opens, has my journaling on it. It's kind of like a spell is what I wanted this to look like. And it kind of does. So that worked out. So then we tie this back on, and that has my number. And this was in an older Allie Edwards December Daily craft pocket. So there's that in there. On the back side, we've got my books that I wanted to read, which was just one, and I didn't even finish one. I'm such a failure at reading this month, but whatever. So you pull on the secret books to pull open the bookshelf, and then we've got the book I wanted to read and some journaling about it. So that's that one. Story number 12 was about booing our friends and neighbors. I have photos and text messages and all that kind of stuff inside of the different envelopes, 3 different envelopes, 1 for each person we booed, and those are in this cute little mailbox. Then we've got ghost stories for number 13. So this was story of the most haunting thing that's ever happened to you. So Erin told a story, I told a story, and that's in our ghost stories book. Then story number 14 is the Halloween colors, which for me is our favorite Halloween colors, which is black and white for me. That was a really easy page to do. Next is my Halloween playlist, which is lots of voice play. So I have this CD case that I made that opens up and you can pull out a fake CD. And then next to it is the pamphlet that tells you what's on the CD, but really it's just 8 of my favorite Halloween songs from this year. And that just tucks down inside and closes up. Story 16, we're on 16, right? Yep, that was 15. 16 is places I would never stay overnight. And these all pull up to have some journaling underneath. They are all stock images, so nowhere I've actually ever been. Just pictures that I thought was a good depiction of where I would never ever stay overnight. So that's that one. 17 is the Zoo Boo. So we've got journaling down here. We've got the, this was the inspiration from Nancy. And then on the back of some of these pieces are tinier photos. So I've got, a photo of the family. This one's got a photo of our entire group that went to the Zoo Boo together. I've got this tag that's got a picture of Jonah. This is the same picture I put as my intro page for that one. And that doesn't bother me that I used the same photo twice. Like, who cares? I like that photo a lot, so it's okay by me. This one's on the carousel, and this one was, oh, just me and Aaron by a pumpkin head guy. So just cute little photos on there, and then all the bits and pieces can come out. Story 18 is my home decor. So we've just got large photos, a tag with another large photo, and a shaker pocket with more photos. And the tag holds my journaling. Story 19 is this Is Magic Real? I took photos from a couple years back, so these are not recent photos, to document this. I felt like it. They were photos that went with it. And then the last one for this album is number 20, which is all about being a basic witch. What does that mean? And that I'm proud to be it. So that is album 2 or volume 2. This one had a lot of interactive and bulky pieces in it. Like a lot of really bulky stuff. So this was only story number 10 through story number 20, right? Actually, did I make it all the way to story 20? I did. So 10 to 20. Actually, that's pretty good. That's 11 stories in there with all that bulk. Okay, and then volume number 3, we start out with this October spider web. That turned out really, 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 really good. I really like that with just a photo. Then jump into story 21 is Interview with a Vampire. 22 is The Scariest Movie I've Ever Seen. 23 is my Halloween advent calendar. 24 is Are You Afraid of the Dark, which I chose to document the show Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then had the kids and I do some Halloween Mad Libs, which was really fun. So that is that one. 25 is about the witching hour. So this is just kind of like a real life story about being up late a lot lately, or at the time when I wrote this, being up late. 26 is a story about our annual Halloween cookie making. And then these two pieces open, and then there's more inside. So there's a photo of Jonah with more journaling, and then some additional photos in here. This is probably maybe my favorite layout from the whole album. And the funny thing is that it's one of the most simple, but I really, really, really like having the large photos in here. 27 is about the food and drinks that we made that were Halloween themed. So I have all the pictures here, some journaling here, and this says Eat, Drink, and Be Scary. Then we've got 28, which is the elementary school parade, Halloween parade. So there's the picture of the two of them. And then this here is multiple pockets. So there's one where there's Izzy and her best friend with just a journaling card on the back for some decoration. So that's here, which I'm actually gonna stick him over there like that. Then the next one is Izzy and her best friend Ryan. She's got a lot of best friends. And then this is a picture of her entire class that her teacher sent. So then I've got her whole class in there. And then this one is a journaling. This is where the words are. I purposefully did not stick the spider all the way down so that the legs can kind of clamp onto the pocket. I thought that was fun. So that's that one. Story 29 is about getting donuts and cider from our local apple orchard. This we did at like the beginning of October 17th, and I documented it on the 29th. That doesn't bother me, it's fine. Story number 30 is about my sister's Halloween party and the fact that Izzy loves skeletons. So we've got all the journaling underneath this really cool plastic piece from Tim Holtz. And that's that. And then 31, we've got the trick-or-treating. So this is all about our Halloween. Then lots of family pictures. These have words in them, so they both come out and have journaling. More photos. The Pokeball that we did today, or finished today, I should say. That photo, and then the final one. And that is October Daily. So it is completed. Yay. So just a couple of layouts to go for Dia de los Muertos, and then we can start on true Christmas. So let me show you some of the things that I've found lately at Target, in case you're curious, in case you haven't gone to Target and you want to know what they got. So I have these. I did find this red snowflake, whatever you call this. It's a charger, which is essentially the same as the spider web, right? So the spider web I like to use as a photo prop and to just have on my desk during the seasons. I think I'm going to do the same thing with the snowflake, where I might use it as a photo prop or just keep it on my desk, or both. I usually like to use like something like this, and then in December I have this pick that's also part of my photography setup. So I usually like set my album out and then like put the pick up here and take a picture. So I don't know if I'm going to use this for pictures or not, just because it's really red and really bold, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. So I got that, and that was like not very expensive. It might have been like $2 or $3. They also have these, which are plastic snack bowls that are really cute for embellishments. You can put like brads, or you can put die cuts, or you can put, I don't know, all different kinds of things in these. So you might see these make an appearance in my organization setup. And these are, I think these were $1. Like, they were pretty inexpensive. In the dollar aisle, I got this. This is not for anything other than to make with the kids. It's these like really cute bell ornaments that you paint, and theirs will not look like that. Well, maybe Izzy's will, but Jonah's will not, and that's okay. So they can just paint this, and then they turn into bells, and they're ornaments for the tree. We always make ornaments at Christmas time. And then in the dollar section, I picked this up, which are these really cute red trucks. They are dimensional, but they're not any they're not any thicker than an acrylic piece. So I thought that that could potentially make it onto a page, since it's not ridiculously thick. They also have snow, like incandescent snow, that I thought I could use in a shaker pocket potentially. And then these are really cool too. So these are candy canes that are dimensional. Again, they're not any thicker than an acrylic piece. So I thought that that could be a good way to add some extra texture and dimension into my album. Then they have these. So you guys saw the one that I used as my paper sorter. This one says sleigh rides. I think this was $5. But what I like about it is that it actually fits cards. So like the 3x4 cards fit in it. I wonder if these would fit. These fit sideways this way. So that's the 4x6. But I figured I could put things in them, you know, or you could just use them as an embellishment tray. Either way. So I picked one of those up because I thought that that was really cute. You got all of them. That's so funny, Kay. They were really pretty. I liked them a lot. So, and these fit in them too. Like if you have any jars, you can fit jars in there. So, you know, I thought that was a good snag. So that was a trip a while back that I got that. And then today, I got a couple other things. Some of it's just decoration. But let me show you guys these. So I picked up these from the dollar aisle. They are tins that I thought would be good for like embellishment containers. So there's 3 of them. There's Jingle Bells, Hot Cocoa, and Mistletoe Kisses and Holiday Wishes. So those I thought would be kind of cute. And even if I don't use them for organization, I can use them for decoration. So that was kind of, that sold it. And those were $1, so not too bad. I picked up this twine or trim. This is a trim. Where's the end? I just saw you. That's really interesting. So it's like it's yarn, But it is like a candy cane yarn from the Wonder Shop. I thought that could be a really cool twine to add into my collection for this year. I like that it's fuzzy, because that gives a different texture. And then crepe paper this year, I was hoping they would come out with some more of those like sprigs of the pine sprigs. I loved those last year so much, but they didn't. So then I've been on the lookout for something that could kind of take its place. And they have these. They are mini wreaths that I thought I could maybe use one or two of them, and the other ones I could decorate my house with. Because they are dimensional. Like, don't be fooled. This is why I got 2 albums. But they can get squished down, and you can like maneuver things around. So I thought that I could potentially maybe use one of these in my album, but I don't know yet. So we'll see. Otherwise, I might just stick them like in the window, of the house or something. But it's some texture, and that's kind of what I look for when I go shopping, is like, what textures can I add to my supplies that I don't already have? Or organization. I think that's pretty much it that I have right now. Yeah. I found this today too. Oop. It has nothing to do with this, except I just like this cute little mug. This little gingerbread. It's so adorable. So that is that. I got some stuff that you'll see in my background once I get that set up. I did get a tiny tree to put in my in my studio. Let me put this up, and I'll grab the prompt list and I'll read that to you guys, and we'll finish it up from there. So here is the official 2021 December daily prompt list. I went all the way to 31 days because I know a lot of people document all 31 days. And so I didn't want to, leave them out. And with now having all 31 days, it makes me kind of want to do all 31 days. So who knows what I will do. We'll see if I do them all. But here we go. So I've got, we'll go 1 to 31. So 1, your December bucket list. 2, a childhood Christmas memory. 3, describe what it feels like to plug in the Christmas lights for the very first time this season. 4, your December to read list. 5, write a letter to Santa. 6, how are you decorating for Christmas? 7, finish this sentence 5 times. I love Christmas because ... 8, pick an ornament from your tree and tell its story. 9, do you believe in Santa or Christmas magic? 10 things you are currently loving. 11, your holiday movie must-watch list. 12, a story from your Christmas tree's perspective about the holiday season in your house. 13, your Christmas playlist this year. 14, what is something that you collect relating to Christmas? 15, pick out a new ornament for this year and write a story about why you chose that specific one. 16, finish this sentence 5 times. I dislike Christmas because ... 17, are you a Hallmark movie watcher? 18, what would it be like to live in a gingerbread house? 19, who made the Christmas season extra special in your life? 20, when you were a kid, were you the type to peek at your gifts, or did you wait until Christmas to open them and find out what you got? 21, what treats are you making this year? 22, create an A to Z list of things you relate to the holidays. 23, a holiday event you attended or hosted this year. 24, write your own version of The Night Before Christmas. 25. What does Christmas Day look, sound, feel, smell, and taste like? 26. Tell the story of something that happened to you today. So there's that. Mallory, you told me to add that, so that's for you, Mallory. 27. Write a letter to someone you love. 28. Are you a cold weather person or a warm weather person? 29. I want to remember from this year, ... 30. What are 5 things you are most thankful for that happened this year? And 31, your New Year's resolution and or your one little word. So there we go. There are all those prompts. All right, friends. Well, the Christmas tree cracks me up. Seriously, isn't that, Etienne, I'm so excited to tell a story from my Christmas tree's perspective because like every single year I tell the story of my Christmas tree, how we got it, you know, picking it out at the tree lot, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I love the idea of like a creative writing spin on that. Let me write a story from the tree's perspective about being picked and then being put up and being decorated and you know, all the stuff that happens. I thought that'd be so fun. So, there we go. All right, friends, that is going to be it for today. So I will say thank you for coming and hanging out this afternoon. I look forward to working on some Dia de los Muertos layouts tomorrow and then putting away all of my fall stuff and getting out all of my Christmas stuff. I'm starting to feel very excited for that. So yay, yay. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be here at the normal time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So see you then. Till then, have a great day. Bye, friends.